Hi there, and welcome to another board game introduction video. Let's take a look at Agricola, designed by Uwe Rosenberg and now published under the Lookout Games banner. In this modern classic, players take on the role of a 17th century family struggling to cultivate their land, raise livestock, learn occupations, build improvements, and ultimately have the most diverse and successful farm at the end of 14 rounds. This copy of the game has special upgraded miniature figures from WizKids. The game normally comes with these wooden meeples representing your family workers. Players start with 2 family members representing the number of actions they can take during a round. Later on in the game, players will be able to expand their families to accomplish more tasks for their farms. In the regular version of the game, players will also start with occupation cards and minor improvement cards, either by drafting or randomly drawn. On a player's turn, they take one of their family members and place it on an action space to take that action. Once an action space is occupied, that action space cannot be used again for the rest of the round. Players can take actions to learn new occupations, gather resources of various types, plow fields, build structures or rooms for their farms, or play minor improvements. As the game progresses, each round will reveal a new action space. Each stage of the game has set actions that will be revealed, but the order in which they are revealed during the stage is random. These new actions will allow players to gather new resources, build major improvements, acquire livestock, plant crops, expand their families, and so on. After each stage of the game, there will be a harvest phase. Each field with crops is harvested. Players will also need to plan ahead to feed their family members during the harvest or risk begging for food and reducing their score. Then animal groups with 2 or more animals will breed a new one, if you've planned enough room. Players will try to create efficient workflows and time the harvest correctly to take advantage of their improvements, animal breeding, and farm expansions. After 14 rounds and 6 harvests, players will add up their score based on how diverse they've made their farms. The player with the most points wins. Agricola is for 1 to 4 players, is suggested for ages 12 years and up, and plays in about 30 to 120 minutes depending on the number of players. As of the recording of this video, there are several occupation and minor improvement decks available. The Farmers of the Moors expansion, which adds additional special actions, horses, forests, and a new house heating requirement. The 5 and 6 player expansion to accommodate larger playgroups, and finally, a series of worker miniature packs which you've seen during this video. If you'd like more information, visit the Lookout Games website or stop by your friendly local game store.